What's going on, everyone? It's 12:50 on June 19th, 2016. And boy, what a beautiful day it is. I have to say, sun's out and shining. Earlier there was some awesome looking clouds, and now it's bright blue sky. Birds are chirping, breeze is blowing. Couldn't ask for a more better pre-summer day, because it's not actually summer yet, if you didn't know that. That is. But anyways, let's get to the real reason why I'm making this little video blog, if you will. And it's actually my first one. Congrats on me. Yeah. I know my sunglasses on because it's quite bright out here, and I feel pretty snazzy with them on, so go ahead and deal with it. Thanks. So I was just backing out of my driveway. Routine, nothing normal, or nothing different. It was quite normal, rather. Yeah. And sorry, I'm still thinking about the moment as I'm trying to explain how it happened. So, I have a 90-year-old neighbor. Well, actually, he just told me he'll be 90 December 2nd, which will be amazing. He actually said if he makes it, he will be 90 years old. And I've noticed this man. I've known him for quite a long time. He's been a neighbor of my grandparents' house, or yes, I unfortunately am a 26, almost 27-year-old living with my grandparents. But that's okay, because I have big dreams, aspirations, and plans that will beyond belief. That's besides the point. Anyway, I've known this man for quite a while, and I've seen him in the good years, and I've seen him now towards his older age. This man I see constantly using his cane. He has quite the forward slumped posture, very, very asymmetrical shoulders to a very high degree, which requires him using a cane, which I'm sure that travels down the rest of his body, through his hips, down to his ankle, everywhere. And it highly affects his movement greatly. But yet, almost every single morning when I leave to work to go training some clients and changing lives and shrinking thighs and doing what I do with my waistline warriors, I see him walking with his cane, not quick, mind you, at all, but just walking and just trying with as much effort that he possibly has available, and trying to push his own limits. And I admire that so much ever since the very beginning of me seeing this. And it's been quite a few months that I've been seeing this. And he's been in and out of the hospital with various health issues. I won't get into that. But today, as I was backing out of my driveway, I happened to have not looked left. And that was terrible of me. And so as soon as I was about halfway out of my driveway and into the street, I looked to my left, and I saw Mr. Guy in my driver's side window. Fortunately, he had not hit me or anything. He just had the brightest smile on his face. That was it. So I rolled down and said to Guy, wow, looks like me and you just almost had quite the collision. Got to know each other real well. He kind of laughed at that a little bit and thought it was a little bit funny. And just mentioned that, he can't move very far, very fast, that nowadays, but so he's able to try to stay as alert as possible when other people like me currently are not at that time. So we struck a conversation for just a few minutes, and it hit a real strong chord in my heart, my mind, and my soul. Got me thinking a little bit. We just started talking. I just explained to him how I had noticed that he had been out walking more, and how I had heard that he'd been having a bunch of health issues, and just explained to him how much I admired what his effort level was, and his dedication for longevity and living life to the best that he can and as happy as he can. He said that he has gone through quite different roller coasters as far as he has seen he does not have any type of weight issue whatsoever. He is not overweight, but he has seen his body in the past, in his elderly age, decline as far as going up in weight and down in weight. But he notices when he doesn't move, not only is he losing weight, which is extremely unhealthy for a normal weight elderly person, but his muscles were not working as well as he would like them to be able to do any normal functioning human thing. So he started recognizing these things within himself. He had no outside source. He was not blaming the world. He was not figuring out the answer. He looked within himself, and he realized what worked and what didn't work. And then he told me a story. He said, a while ago, he knew a man who was his neighbor, actually, and he noticed this man. He was middle-aged man. He noticed this middle-aged man who was quite fit, would be constantly working around his house, mowing his lawn, trimming the hedges, cleaning the gutters, just out walking around the block, being constantly just not really what many people would consider being active in a world that we live in now. Active, we think now, is like hiking or going to the gym and working out or running or doing something like that. And that is not my definition of of being active. Not activity. Of course it's activity, but being active. I feel like the word active has evolved in time. However, that's besides the point. To continue, he noticed that this man for quite a while seemed very happy with his life and everything, and he didn't truly know this man personally. He just noticed his actions, and he was just watching him. Not creepishly at all, but just noticing things. He was aware, awareness is a big thing that I feel that a lot of people are losing in this world now, and it's creating problems. But he noticed one day that this man all of a sudden just started sitting on his porch. Day in, day and day out. Constantly. Just sitting on his porch. Sooner or later, weeks went by, months went by, actually years went by. And he started noticing how this man was truly changing. He noticed it immediately physically. The man was, of course, getting larger, as far as fat goes, in a way none of us want to be. And he just also felt like he just didn't have that same happiness, right? That same motive, that same internal drive. He somehow lost it. And that got me thinking a lot. And he thinks that once he saw that, he realized he did not want his life to be like that. So his goal is to do constantly, every single day, any little tiny thing that he can, so that he can try to live the happiest, most fulfilled life that he can. Because not everything is in our control. But doing what you can and believing that you can do it will absolutely change your life. He is a living example. My grandfather, who is great friends with him, speaks all the time about how he is really honestly surprised he hasn't passed on. But I truly believe that the reason why he hasn't is because number one, he holds that belief. Number two, he's very aware. And number three, he does what he can. There's no such thing as too little in life. That too little, you may think, is your foundation, your starting points. That's where you build your pillars so that you can have whatever it is you want in life and live the life that you truly want. Anyways, that's my story. I hope you liked it. See here, I'm going on about almost 11 minutes now. So, don't think I have much else to add. We said goodbye to each other. I once again explained to him how inspirational he was to me, truly, and how, me being a trainer, I look up to people like that. And I try to change people's lives in a way that they have that sort of mentality in life. So, I appreciate you for watching. Hopefully you haven't seen too much of my cell phone in my mirrored sunglasses. I know it's kind of interesting, actually. However, have a great day. It's Saturday. It's beautiful. Get out, get some sunshine, and get some happiness. Bye.